Greetings to my dear students. Welcome to my e-content. In this video, we are going to discuss about negative list of imports and exports from the subject International Trade Procedures. And myself, Dr. M. Saravanan, working as an Associate Professor and Head, Department of International Business, PSG College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. We have to really understand India's import restrictions and its canalization. India maintains a comprehensive list of negative list which includes prohibited, restricted and canalized items in order to regulate trade, to protect the domestic industries and also to ensure safety of the public. And these controls include prohibited items that are completely banned by the government and the restricted item that require licenses or permits upon which imports or exports could take place. And the canalized items are routed through the canalizing agencies, which will limit imports of certain goods through designated agencies to stabilize the prices and secure supply. These are some of the prohibited items in Indian imports. The narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances which are banned under the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985 to prevent the misuse and illegal trafficking. Wild animals and their parts are prohibited under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972 to conserve the biodiversity. Toxic chemicals and counterfeit products are banned to protect the health of the people and also to protect the intellectual property rights. Food items and hazardous wastes. Items like beef, pork products and hazardous waste imports, they are completely banned in order to protect the cultural harmony and also to sustain environmental safety. And as we discussed in the previous slide, restricted items are restricted. The imports or exports will be allowed only with the help of licenses or through permits. These are the items which are restricted by the government, and the list may vary from time to time. Arms and ammunitions that require a license from the Ministry of Home Affairs to regulate the security and sensitive goods. Electronic goods are restricted to ensure that they are met with the safety standards and the quality standards. And second-hand capital goods are restricted with certain exceptions, ensuring that the goods meet the regulatory norms. Plants and plant products. They require phytosanitary certificate to prevent the spreading of pests and diseases. Now let's move on to understanding the meaning of canalization of imports. Canalization of imports in India, they refer to the practice of restricting the import of certain goods to specific government authorized agencies or the so-called canalizing agencies. This means that these products are exported or imported only through these agencies and the private importers are not allowed to do so. And the main purpose of canalizing the products is that to stabilize prices, to ensure steady supply, to improve the bargaining power of the suppliers, to prevent under invoicing, and the main reason is to protect the domestic industries. The list of canalized items in India, they vary from time to time. However, some of the common canalized items in India are petroleum products, bulk agricultural products like food grains and vegetable oils, certain pharmaceutical products, fertilizers, dairy products, Niger seeds, edible oil, and so on. As we discussed in the previous slide, the canalized items are routed through the canalizing agencies. It is only through these agencies the exports and imports of goods take place. So we shall now discuss the positive impact of such canalization. The first important impact is price stability. It can help stabilize the prices and prevent inflationary pressures. Second one is ensuring supply. Even at times of shortages, even at times of crisis, the canalizing agency ensure supply of critical goods. Third one is reduced corruption. By limiting the number of importers, it can reduce the opportunities for corruption. So these are the positive impacts of canalization. When we talk about positive impact, there are negative impacts as well. The first negative impact is reduced competition. It can limit the competition and it can lead to higher prices. Inefficiency. Government agencies may lack the efficiency of private importers. They are not as efficient as private importers. Third one is bureaucratic procedures. It can increase bureaucratic hurdles and it delay in the import process. So these are the negative impacts of canalization. In recent years, India has been gradually liberalizing its import policies and reducing the number of canalized items. This trend is expected to continue as the government moves towards a more market-oriented economy.